Hello guys, welcome to the fifth part of my Resident Evil HD Remaster walkthrough on hard difficulty with Chris Redfield. So in the previous part I saved Rebecca, and with that I cleared out the mansion. I'm going to the caves now, and I will need the battery and square crank again. Let me just find it. That's it. So let's get started. The reason why I need a battery is to activate another elevator in the courtyard area, and you will need to reuse the crank to lower the floodgate and stop the waterfall that prevents you from getting into the caves, which is a bit dumb because a waterfall like that, the current is not even too strong. You can easily pass through it. But I don't know why characters just don't want to get wet. They actually get pretty much wet in the aqua tank. I think I'm gonna dispose of these dogs because they will be troublesome. I messed up a bit, but I had to use a dagger here, but I'm fine. I missed a shot because it was already dead. That's alright. It's not that bad. Don't use the crank yet because you haven't activated the elevator that will get you back here. Beware of the snakes. Here it comes. Dogs are here, so be careful. There is an invisible wall in the elevator trick. Here you go. Here you go. Now wait for the other one to come. Where is he? Okay, that went out well. Insert the battery. And now this will get you to the same pathway to the hole where you need to use a crank. I'm still on fine. That dog bite didn't do much. Now use a crank and lower the floodgate. That stops the waterfall. That is like preventing you from getting to the caves, but I really think that characters didn't want to get wet. So now you have to go back down using the elevator you just activated. And you won't need to use a square crank ever again. So here are the caves. And now I'm gonna obtain the Hexagon Crank. Notice this elevator we'll be using later, but it's not working right now because the power source is out. And there's a hang-on clip, but I don't need it because I need space actually. Or actually I could pick it up and then dump it into the box.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico! Double crosser.
Was he actually looking at Chris and pointing a gun at Chris? Or the double crosser behind him? I really don't know. That's confusing. And yes, this is the Hexagon Crank. There we go. And I'm getting out of here. Just Hunter, be careful. You can easily go past him before he actually does anything because he just screams before attacking. I'm gonna obtain the handgun clip here because, like I said, I will use it for the final time before the end of the game. Beware, there are 2 hunters awaiting you in this hallway now. Let's dispose of them. 3 shots should do them in. Ow, damn it. I'll make sure to heal up. I have plenty of stuff on me. Actually, I can wait. There is a first aid spray. I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna pick this ink ribbon up because it's right in the way. Like I said, I will be picking up the handgun magazine. Wait, are there more handgun magazines here? Because if I record correctly, never mind, forget it. Square crank, I'll put it down forever, and I'll keep this on me. That's it. I will use this green herb on me now, just so I'm on fine. I'm not at full health right now, but I should have enough for the black tiger if I do everything right. I also got this, so that does fair damage. You have to activate the boulder to pass through. Just run to the side here. I think there is a handgun magazine here, but I don't need it right now because I think I collected just enough ammo. And here comes the black tiger. I'm gonna use the shotgun here, but well, Black Tiger was fast, and I'm poisoned. Now I can burn it out. Oh shit. And it's dead, finally. Now the reason why I did that was to get rid of the spider in the other room. No wait, the other spider in the room, sorry. The other spider in the room. So now he's gone, as you can see. There's also a knife here that I can use to cut the webs, because I don't want to waste my flamethrower. There we go. That fight was not that good for me, but it's alright. Courtyard B1, that's the caves. You'll have to leave the flamethrower here to unlock the door. It's unfortunate, but it has to be done. I still am on damage here, but that's alright, I will heal up right now. Use the Hexagon Crank here 3 times, and then run from the boulder. Beware of the boulder here. And we're safe. Now I'm gonna obtain the first aid box. Inside it is the first aid spray. First I'm gonna heal up, and now ready to move on. Now we have a simple puzzle to solve here. First step is to turn the statue for 180 degrees, then, we're gonna do that by using this turntable. I don't know what to call it. But first we gotta get the statue off the wall so we can actually push it to the opposite side of the room. And then next step, we gotta push the statue into the hole. It's very simple actually. One more time. There we go. I hope I got it right. There we go. Now we get the cylinder, and we need to come out of the shaft. So that's the power source for the elevator. take the flamethrower and dispose of the hunter that is awaiting you outside on your way to the save hallway, let's call it, save hallway, with the item box. That's right here. Let's burn him. Yeah, I have to get rid of it now. Good thing about the flamethrower is when you hit hunters with it, hunters cannot do anything while they're taking damage from the flames. I'll dispose of this knife and crank now. I won't need it anymore, but I will take the metal object on me. And I don't need anything else. The reason why I took the metal object here is to combine it with the stone ring immediately. I'm gonna get the power source. There's a simple puzzle to solve here. You don't need to do this step, but this serves just as a clue to you. Turn the shaft around the cylinder so you can get the sequence in which you need to push the buttons. So that will be 4, 2, 3, 1. It's simple. 4, 2, 3, 1. And the elevator is activated. Now we can go down using it. So there's a save box here that you can use if you need to, but fortunately I don't for now. There are at least a spawn points that you can activate depending on you. I'm gonna activate this one. Okay, come and get me. So you have just enough time to reach the door on the other side. There are 2 green herbs on the way, but I don't need them. I think there are some hang-on clip. There's a hang-on clip and a flash grenade. I will be taking the flash grenade, but not the hang-on clip, because I have plenty of bullets so far. I got just enough for what I need. Make sure you push the box in the elevator as much as you can, because the game will read as unappropriately set material, and you will have to restart. There we go. Yes, this is another spawn point, but I use it just so I can reach the other end without problems. Now I need to obtain the broken flamethrower to unlock the door. so I can get the stone ring. That's the wrong way, sorry. So inside this box there is a broken flamethrower. Actually there is a flamethrower, but it will get broken by compacting the box, which is unfortunate. Like, it wasn't unfortunate enough to have to leave it behind, but I actually feel less sorry now that I couldn't use it. So now we gotta go back up, back to the Lisa hallway. Be careful how you spawn Lisa. I always spawn her at this point, so I have just enough time to activate the switch to protrude the holsters for... actually the hooks for the flamethrower. I should have just enough time before she comes back. There we go. Be careful, this is timed. The hooks will retract and you won't be able to put down the flamethrower, but we're good. Inside this area we'll obtain the stone ring. Actually the stone ring will be in a jewelry box, and surprisingly that one doesn't have a puzzle to solve. You just open it like a first aid box. This, and you get a family picture and notes. So this explains that Jessica and Lisa were infected, and this is Lisa's diary. It's really unfortunate. So now you got another stone metal object, and you'll need the other one set in the indentation to unlock the door to the courtyard. After this part we're not coming back to the courtyard, as it will be locked out forever. So this gets us back at the cabin, and we don't need to do anything here anymore. Now we just gotta go back to the mansion and to the main hallway, and below the stairs there's a door that requires 2 stone and metal objects. I gotta go the same path, but beware, there are zombies where the crows were. There's a zombie here. That's alright, we don't have to mess with him. Be careful, you have enough space to dodge them, and they don't really seem in a hurry to get me, so that's alright. This is the same pathway to the courtyard, and now I'm using it to go back to the mansion. This door will be locked out as soon as you pick up the stone metal object set in the indentation, which we need. Yeah, like I said, it's locked out now. And now we're going through the cemetery to reach the main hall. Other routes are filled with enemies, and this one is the fastest anyway, because it's pretty straightforward. And this gets us back into the main hall. Like I said, beneath these stairs there is this door, you see. You need excuse me, you need these two stone metal objects to unlock it. And now we can go through. This gets us into the laboratory. There's a saving machine here, but I don't need to use it. Now let me store these herbs too. And oh well, I'll actually combine these two. And I will be taking these two metals now. And the ammo disc. Now I can go to fight Lisa along with Wesker. You don't have to worry if excuse me for the lags, why it does that right now. So, as I was saying, you don't need to worry about Wesker dying, because he doesn't actually die. You will still see him in the end of the game. He kind of survives the fall. Now we're going to see Wesker fighting Lisa.
You're a bit of a mess-up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
Roger that. I'm gonna push the stone here so Lisa doesn't get me to worry about Wesker dying, because he doesn't actually die. You will still see him in the end of the game. Sorry for that. I don't know what's wrong with the game now. And Wesker is dead. Apparently. Yeah, well, I'm long gone by now. That's alright, Lisa. You can rest in peace now. There's a journal left by Jessica, and it's addressed to Lisa. They planned to escape, but they obviously failed. That's really unfortunate. And now I'm gonna use these two metals I put in my inventory before I entered this area, and the other one on the other side, and this will open the pathway to the elevator to the laboratory. That's it. Now we can go into the laboratory and leave the mansion for good. So that'll be it for this part. I'll see you next part, and that'll probably be the final for this playthrough. Until then, take care, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.